Hello, everybody. This is Teacher Levy. Thanks for joining. Today we'll be cooking again. I want to make a video for the people who are A2 or A1, and so I want to showcase and use words which will be helpful. Okay, so today we're going to be making a quiche without a crust. Okay, and we will use a cast iron skillet. Okay, and I need to oil up the inside of the skillet. Okay, so we'll use olive oil to oil this up and also a paper towel. So I watched a video on how to do this. So I think you just want to add the oil and spin it around like so, and then wipe the oil on to the inside of the pan. I've been told you want to get the sides so the whole pan is fully covered, and this will help, I think, so that it doesn't stick. I think that's the idea. Okay, so the quiche, after it's done cooking, we can take it out with ease. Okay, so that looks good. You can see it's very shiny. Okay, so that looks good. Next, we'll have our bowl, and you can see I have a whisk. This is a whisk. Also 2 whisk, and I have a measuring cup. Okay, so we want to have 8 eggs in this recipe. So we're going to crack these eggs one by one. Oops. I got some on my pants. Okay, so I have my 8 eggs, in here. You can see them. Now we will whisk up these eggs. Oh, God. I'm preheating the oven behind me so that it will be ready. All right, so I think this is a nice color. I think this is what we're going for. You want some bubbles inside, or on top, rather, so that there's air going inside the mixture. Okay? Then we'll add a half a cup of milk and a half a cup of heavy cream. Okay? So, unfortunately, I don't have raw milk. I have oat milk. So, I'll add a half a cup of milk and then a half a cup of heavy cream. It's quite difficult to get the lid off of this. Okay, finally I got the lid off. Now I'll do a half a cup of this heavy cream, add it to my mix, and I'll use my whisk to whisk it up, mix it. If I had a spoon, I would say mix it. Because I have a whisk, I'll say whisk it. Okay, so this is what we have. Now for our ingredients. We have 1/3 of a cup of cheese. This is a mixture. I think I had Parmesan or cheddar or something. So this is 1/3 of a cup. Oh, I was supposed to put the ingredients into the pan. Oh. All right, so it's not a big problem, but we're supposed to put our ingredients into the pan. Okay, so I put half my cheese into the mix by accident. I'll put the other half in here in my pan. I have about, I would say half a cup of ham. So I'll add my ham into the pan. So we have ham and cheese. I also forgot to add salt to our mix. So I should probably add salt and pepper, black pepper. So that's important. I almost forgot. So I think with cooking, you want to get creative and be free. This should be an enjoyable process. So I have some lettuce here, and usually you can cut this up, but we'll rip it up into small pieces and then add it to our quiche. The reason I'm doing this is just for that little flavor and also for the color. It's nice to have a quiche with a little bit of red, green, white coloring, and yellow, of course. So now that we have our ingredients, now we can add the mixture into our skillet. And then I'll mix it a little so that we have everything nice and even. And then this, which is quite heavy, will go into the oven now for about 30 to 40 minutes. All right, everybody, this is the moment we've been waiting for. I turned the oven off, and you can see here is our quiche. It's very hot. I slightly burned my hand trying to check on it earlier, and I think that's done. I left it in there for over 30 minutes. I think it was about 35 minutes, and that looks ready. I think. It smells good. All right, so I think this is done. You can see that it has a nice color. It has a brown golden color to it. And I let it sit for a while, or I waited for it to cool. I let it sit for about 10 minutes around. And now it's, I think, cool enough for me to cut a slice. And just to do a taste test and see how it turned out. I want to also quickly mention the difference between a skillet and a pan. They're basically the same. A skillet we usually say for cast iron, this heavy metal, heavy pan is cast iron, but it can also be called a pan. So because I think I said both, probably, so I want to clarify a pan versus a skillet. They're basically the same. So let's take out this piece, and it seems like I oiled up the pan well because it's not sticking to the bottom. And look at this. I want to give you that close up. It's steaming a little, but that looks nice. Let me look as well. That looks good. Looks like a sponge a little. Can you see the steam? Maybe not. So that looks nice. This is quite nice. Let's give a slice, a little piece, just for Anna, because she's been good today. Anna, Anna, Anna. She likes it. Let me try it. Do a taste test. Let's see. I have hopefully enough cheese in here. It's pretty good. You know, I would add, I was going to say oranges, not oranges, tomatoes into the recipe, and also peppers. I think peppers, I didn't have peppers, but next time peppers would be a good idea. Tomatoes, maybe onion as well, just to add more flavor to it, because we have the ham, the cheese, the eggs, salt and pepper. I have a little lettuce as well, but not a lot. So I would add, and spinach could also be good. So that could also add more flavor. But pretty good overall. I'm satisfied, I'm happy with it. And I'm glad I did it. So I'm glad I tried it. I would encourage you to keep going, never quit, keep studying and keep putting your best foot forward and trying to stay encouraged and motivated. I appreciate your support, your feedback. I'll try to respond to all the comments, although sometimes I'm late. If you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram. It's in the description. And also you can have lessons with me. It's also in my description. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.